Hello, this is Afito here. I want to talk about how we can shift from limiting beliefs to empowering beliefs. And I am actually a course creator and also a trainer in specifically mindset practices and also healthy confidence practices. And my main goal is to help individual, self-reliant individual think differently and act with confidence. So, one of the things that I am very passionate about is going beyond our thoughts and our mind to really help us make decisions and move through life instead of surviving life and thrive instead. So, I have a three-step process that I think will be useful from those that are stuck, right? Those who are wanting to improve or wanting to find fulfillment, whether in job security, creating healthy relationship, accomplish a personal professional goal, or improve yourself in the community, be visible, being heard, understood. This might be a really good strategy for those that want that want those improvement in their life. So how do we shift from limited belief to empowering beliefs is that limited beliefs are like mostly our irrational thoughts, right? So one of the things that I studied when I was practicing or finishing up my program for to become master mindset a practitioner is how our thoughts really is the root of how we react to things. So in order to control and have more control of our thoughts and what we think, we really have to think rationally. And in order to think rationally, you have to drop your limited beliefs pretty much. And once you drop your limited beliefs, then you are feeling more of a, you're tapping into getting into empowering beliefs, right? So, how can we do that? Let's talk about that. Step one is to identify a belief that you want to get rid of. So, example, when I was growing up, I was always said that there is not enough money to buy, to buy everything, which is fine. But then I grew up thinking that like I cannot spend any money. I am poor. I'm always gonna be poor. I was raised up poor, so therefore money is very high commodity, limited for me, you know. And it's not true. Those are the limiting belief that was, you know, put pour into me, right? So once I get rid of that and I create another one where I say, okay, look, I live in a world of abundance. I live in a limitless world with it where I can create my own reality, create opportunity, create anything that I seem and I saw feasible and worthy and with the tools and guidance and action, I could actually create something more different than what I've been, taught. So identifying limited belief you want to get rid of is the first step in order to shift from limited belief to empowering belief. The second step is identify an alternative belief that is more empowering. So the alternative belief for me was that I can get a profession that will will prep me, will prepare me for, making lots and lots of money. That's it. It's empowering, and I just have to start doing that. I have to take that action to get there. It is possible. It's not limited. It's possible. I just have to believe that I can. So that is identify an alternative belief that is more empowering to me. The second is this that unstick the emotion super glue. So that means that whatever belief that you have, because these beliefs are fundamental, really fundamental from where we were taught. These are the fundamental premises of what we were taught when we were growing up. So that means that these beliefs are stuck with us. It come from family. It come from from generation to generation. From generation to generation, it come from our ancestor. Like it's just one of those things that we believe it's being stuck with us, and we don't think we're gonna change. It could never be changed, and but here we are trying to create an alternative. We want to create a more empowered alternative beliefs that guide us, represent us, about who we are. So we have to really detach ourselves from that, ourselves emotionally from the previous limited belief in order to adapt and move into our new beliefs, right? So detach yourself, disconnect yourself from that, remove yourself emotionally, because remember that most of our time, our thoughts, how we react to things will come from our thoughts. So if your thoughts is like you're gonna be attached and you're gonna stay there stuck forever, that's where you're gonna be. Where you're gonna be. But if you think like, if you shift your thought, like, look, I'm creating something different. I'm creating alternative, you know, outlet for myself to really empower me to be the best and to show up and to have a lot of money, like, my previous limited belief that I was poor, then this is what you need to do. Remove yourself from that, the superficial of saying that, okay, there's just so much, so little that you could do. Remove yourself from that, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Remove yourself. And then the second thing, the fourth step is, create doubt by reframing your evidence. So, like, okay, let's say that I got this profession and it didn't pan out to what I wish to be. I wasn't becoming successful. I lack the, the skills. I lack some kind of talent when it comes to great, develop myself professional. Then what am I gonna do? So that's the doubt, you know that is that doubt. That could happen. That is the evidence that that's going to happen. It could happen, but when it happened, what am I going to do about that? So I have to have an action step. So that means just keep going. That means just coming, showing up for myself. That means that just continues improving, continues doing what I need to do to remove myself from, really completely remove myself from that limited belief that were fringe upon me from the beginning. Okay, so create doubt by reframing your evidence. Okay, and the first step is that finding evidence that support your new beliefs. So, like, my new beliefs is that I can, have a profession that can make me lots and lots and lots financially. I can be financially stable. Great. That's my new beliefs, right? So now I have to find the support. This is where your confidence comes in. You have to have confidence. You don't have to have all the tools to be confident. You just have to show up confident, right? You don't have to believe in what you're doing. You just have to show up, and that's confident enough. And then confident, you can learn to be confident. So once you get there, you can learn to be confident. So finding evidence to support your new belief is definitely important, because then you have now, not only do you have your thoughts, now you go through the thinking process. Okay, you have a now in place of a new belief that you want to practice, you want to developing, you want to involve, you want to evolve with. That's not that. And then you have to support that, that, okay, the ultimate goal is that to be successful, to be fulfilled, and be thriving in life, and drop any limited belief that was holding you back from being fulfilled. All right. So that is my end of that, tiny bits course on how to get from limited belief to empowering belief. Now, if you want to learn more about mindset work or practicing confident, healthy confidence, please let me know. I'll be happy to be of a guidance or provide you with the resource and the techniques that you might that might help you thrive and through life and find fulfillment in all area of your life. Thank you. Bye bye.